Whose horse is that? Speaking of horses.
Right, so...
What the damn hell?
We are back. We haven't put a video out for a really long time. Like a good few months now. Kind of fell off.
We didn't want to, yeah.
We just didn't... We weren't really doing anything. We had like nothing exciting going on.
We didn't want to force content, did we?
Yeah, we haven't done anything on cars for a really long time. We didn't want to just punt out some rubbish of us just like trying to... And we've booked to go to Teeside Drift Day next week.
4 days from now.
4 days from now. And before we went, we both kind of decided we wanted to clean our cars up a little bit. And we hadn't done the YouTube stuff for a while, so we didn't really make a proper video out of it. But we filmed a few bits, and we're going to show you kind of what we've been up to. Run you around the cars. They're looking a little bit cleaner, and then the next video we'll take you to Teeside with us.
Oh, what the fuck's happening here? We've got a camera out again.
I don't believe it.
We would basically just got a bit excited and booked our next drift day, which is coming up in a couple of weeks, which you'll see a video of. And then we decided we're going to do like a refresh. So we went and visited our favourite company, Hal Ford's, for some of their perfect spray paint. As you already know, we are going to be painting these puppies. Yes, it looks sick. Okay, bleep that out. But yeah, we've just decided that we're going to basically just give the cars a quick refresh before, because they're looking a bit worse for themselves, eh?
Yeah.
So what is your plan?
So my plan is, obviously, as everyone who has ever followed our cars knows, I panned with my E30, and the plan was obviously to paint it a colour, which was going to be... Were you just going to tell everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, we were going to paint it. Night Road beat us to it. It's meant to be done in December. We ran out of money, we couldn't do it, unfortunately. So, at some point, we have a deal with someone that we're going to paint them properly and make them all nice and clean. But we're always tight on money. So for the moment, got some Alpine White.
Original Alpine White.
And just to clean it up a bit, we're going to strip all the black off, take all the black trims off, take the Pandem kit off, clean it, buy a load of rattle cans from Halfords, and just rattle can the whole thing white. Rattle can all black, so it's kind of just a bit fresher. It's not going to be great, but when you see it from a distance rolling down the road, you go, oh, that's a nice white car. Instead of like why someone's screwed a load of grey Pandem kit to a car. Because it just looks really
Shit, this thing looks sorry for itself. So essentially, in terms of the updates for this thing, as you can see, bumpers off. Pembrey drift damage has looked a bit better, so I need to sort of try and resolve whatever's going on here. Need a new one of those. And I'm also going to firm the two-tone. I've sort of been putting it off because of the paint. So I bought these M3 bumpers, as you saw. Had a little incident with a curb. Sort of resolved that, but I'm going to hook these bumpers off, the silver, obviously got the grey side skirts, and then going to get this trim back on and just go for a full-blown two-tone. So just sort of try and clean it up a little bit, get it less missile spec, because it's unfortunately beginning to look a little bit like that after it's McLovin, but that's what she's designed for. This side with the skirt, it does look clean. Update, we have all the door handles masked off, ready to go. I started masking that. I need to go and get that bit of trim so I can get that on. Everything has now had 2 coats, 3 coats, probably going to 3-coat that, and then 2 coats on that as well. So that wants another one. I've gone through 1 and almost a little bit of life in that. And then, yeah, so I'm going to sat in the handles, and then I'm going to just try and spray this bottom bit. Not looking too shabs. So go and get this bumper off, and then we're in. And last, by no means least, it's time to get this front bumper on. And there we are. 2.5 hour transformation. It almost has gone back to its original look when we bought it off Ben with the black bumpers and stuff. I feel like the silver two-tone kind of gave it a different look. But now I'm pretty stoked on it, I think.
Right, so we're going to start with George's car. What have you been up to?
Got harnesses that are secure.
Whoa.
That's the first, isn't it? Yeah, this has actually had probably the biggest change it's had since I got it, really, hasn't it?
Yeah.
As you can see, spent money irrelevantly on some really random but cool car mats. That was fun. Got matching harnesses in. I got a cage, thanks to Romas Tasman. Little bolt-in piece out of a 36, which with a few minor modifications we managed to get in. And then yeah, just a load of little bits really, trims, just sort of having a little bit of a tidy up.
The eagle-eyed among you will notice the hydro is not plumbed in. We've had a problem with that. That's getting sorted in the next few days.
That's the biggest problem coming into, as you can see by the the chaos. We're not grey anymore, we're black and purple, which goes sort of back to where it started when I bought it with the black bumpers. I kind of weirdly grew to the silver bumpers, but I think it just made it look super missile-y and a bit rogue.
I didn't like it too much. It just looked like my car did, where you just like a Pan Am kit and slapped on it, and it was grey and it just looked ropey. But I think it looks really clean.
Yeah, it now looks a bit more together, and we've literally just got back from picking up some bandies. Funny story with these.
They look sick.
Yeah, they were. We actually saw them on Facebook, didn't we? 260 quid or something, like real cheap. Missed it. Anyway, a week or so later, came back on sale. Bit more. Bloke obviously knew what he was doing, and we just were like, yeah, we'll have them. We know you're making money on it, so just been down to get them. They're 9.75J on the front, 10J on the back, but they've got some super stretchy buoys on there, as you can see, hence being able to just about make them fit.
But they look mean.
Undecided if they're going to be a proper skid wheel yet, but I think just to have the car sat on looks real.
Yeah, actually looks
nice.
Really cool now.
Pretty
So
stoked on
yeah,
it.
and back bumper, that's all cleaned up. This side, George got some new tail lights because this was smashed in.
Oh, yeah.
And if anyone remembers, all of this was caved in at Pembury.
Had been since the day I bought it, but I just didn't.
Yeah, and you could like see all the way through. But now, like, from a little distance, that looks clean. Thanks. So my car, like, you've had a load of stuff done with your brakes, and mainly brakes, wasn't it? You've had all your brakes spared.
That's a new Polybush
Diff, yeah. So you've had some mechanical stuff done. Mine's actually,
Don't
touch
say
wood,
it.
pretty sound. Well, that's our day over. And the amazing thing is, we haven't even gone through one set of tyres yet. I don't know how we've done that. Anyway, let's go watch George. Since Pembury, like, we're pretty dialed in, everything on it's pretty good. The main thing that I really wasn't stoked on with my car is just how ratty it looked. Just bought a load of rattle cans from Halfords.
You mean original Alpine white?
Yeah, Alpine White 3. Don't know if it's the right colour. And yeah, we just stripped the whole Pandem kit back off of it, took everything off, just painted everything that's white, just because there was a lot of like general scratches and marks and scuffs everywhere. Like all the black trim, all of this is now looking like super clean. That's all been freshened up with some black. And we decided to just two-tone it because George's car was two-toned. I've got a black front bumper, I've got a black rear bumper, and we just steered into it, and I was like, let's just two-tone it.
Two tones
So
for life.
it looks a little bit E30s now.
It looks cool. I like the black and white two-tone. Big fan.
So yeah, mine's not been anything mechanical, it's kind of just cosmetic stuff.
So that's kind of it for this video. It's been a bit of a shit show, but we're just trying to get back on it. We do kind of miss the YouTube, it's just we didn't want to punt out utter shit.
Yeah, just wasn't doing anything.
But we are still stoked on cars and bikes and things, where it's just time and money and life. So yeah, and then we got Teeside, haven't we, on Thursday, Friday?
So Teeside's on Friday, we're going to head up Thursday night. It's a drift workshop day, so we weren't really sure what it was. We emailed them, they basically just said there's people there to give you advice on how to drift when we crash. So that'd be cool. The girls are coming up with us, we've got Thursday night, full day of drifting on Friday, but we didn't really plan this video. It wasn't like oh, today we're doing this. It was just we wanted to refresh our cars, didn't really think about a video. We did it, and then we didn't want to just rock up to Teeside and go
new car,
cars look fresh. So this is kind of just a bit of an infill of like, this is what's been going on. Haven't really been up to anything too crazy. If we had been, we would have filmed it and made a cool video, but we haven't, so that is the reality of it. Anyway,
thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. That's this one. This is where we are.
By the way, why the long face?